Oh shit, yeah, this is... Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so... Is Ivar... Is he gonna be the king? Or is Harold gonna be... I'm just so excited.
I am a son of Ragnarok! All hail your new king!
Okay. Alright. Oh. I don't know whether to be happy. I am a little happy, not gonna lie, because I can't help but like Ivar.
I also feel
Oh yeah.
Take a look around. There are plenty of beautiful women here.
Hey, you're oh, I can't remember your name, but you're the cool girl that... Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Our temple is burned.
Loki! You better not fucking die.
I'm willing to sacrifice my body and my blood.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
But it is not my decision to make on my own.
Okay.
You must all decide whether or not you will accept my offer.
Okay, most will agree, will not.
won't accept Floki's
Yes.
sacrifice.
Floki deserves to die. For punishment for his life.
No, wait.
For our
What was that?
self-respect. Those who agree say aye.
Are you fucking... Ugh. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I'm so excited. Look at him.
If I am attacked by anyone, you will send warriors to support me.
I mean, he did win you this seat, dude. Is that more? Less?
It is equal.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
I'm sorry, Floki. But I have to refuse your offer of sacrificing yourself for our greater good.
Yes!
You are more important to us alive.
Oh, I love you, dude. I don't know who you are, but I love you.
I cannot fight anymore. I'm not allowed to. I'm far too important. I would never loved Dunkel. I killed Halfman. I killed my brother.
Yeah, I'm still mad about it.
I tried to kill mine once.
Couldn't do it. Could never do it.
Of course, beyond Ironside lives. I taught him to fight. Who can kill him?
I don't like that line.
We will find them before too long. I wish you luck.
Why? I'm so confused on why Rollo wants...
We could go to England. Where they will kill us. Possibly. Not necessarily.
If
I will
he's...
intercede on your behalf.
Yeah.
King Aethelwulf. He will almost certainly welcome you. But he will ask you to fight for him. Against the Danes.
Yeah.
Or other raiding Vikings.
He still thinks Aethelwulf is alive. Fuck.
I've brought you some food.
Yes!
I wish you were dead! You will find that no chains will ever bind me! Not even if the dwarves forge them!
Crazy
It's not their fault.
bitch.
But we cannot bring her to England.
No.
Then what do we do with her?
The Bishop of the Holy Church must be celibate. I acknowledge you. I have known desire for women before and renounced it and found a path back to Christ. But you, I cannot renounce you.
Please let that be. Please, 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 please. Come on, I just want one scene. Just one scene is all I'm asking for between those three or those two, whatever, just a scene.
Therefore, I've ordered all the monasteries and religious houses within my realm to teach and offer prayers and lessons in English.
This is where we all came to hide when Jarl walked drove us out of Kattegat all those years ago.
Why have you come here?
To try to save your life.
For no reason you offer safe passage? It doesn't make any sense.
You know perfectly well why I am here offering you this.
Do I?
You know I have always loved you, Agatha. And that behind is my son.
He is not your son.
You cannot deny it to my face. Can you? You two have been here a long time.
That's just that. That's a theory, and oh, I'm getting teary-eyed. Holy crap!
You're my son. I've heard something to that effect, but rumors are doubtful truth. We had a very special relationship together when you were a child. You may be my father, but then again, you may not. At the time of my conception, you may have been living with my mother, but then again, so is Ragnar. So who do I look most like? Spirit and principle. Ah, now that is of most importance. And for that, undoubtedly, Ragnar. Come back to Francia with me. You will have everything you ever wanted. I will be sure of that. Your life there.
Okay. Didn't expect to like.
Bear
Oh,
hugging a
okay.
cookie.
He betrayed my father. You nearly died because of him, Lagatha. Because of his treachery. And then, he betrays us. A second time with Ivar.
Come on! No! 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 No!
No
No!
one knows worth the time it takes to clean the blood off my axe.
Oh, thank God!
We'll never meet again.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
You asking me first the high price, for I am in a position to do so.
Oh, will she be there? Will Margaret be there? I hope so. Please let her be there. Oh, he just fucking skipped out. He's like, all right, I did my part. I'm out. Oh, yes. Where's Bjorn? Oh, he's in Harold's. Huh. Oh my God, just.
I will find you a suitable bride.
Yes.
She's nuts, dude.
It's alright.
Stay away.
It's alright. I won't hurt you. I just wonder. Why would I betray you?
Because every single person has betrayed her. Oh, what, dude? You met her like, oh, whatever.
want to. I don't even know your name.
My name is Fadis.
Phoebus?
Hi, Freya.
I'd give my life for you if you asked me to.
Why?
You know that.
I'm trying to think how would... Like, what's... Oh, okay. Don't like seeing that. Don't like seeing that at all. What would Alfred... so many questions. Holy crap. No, I don't want to see the promo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... Wow. What an episode. My mind's blown in so many different ways, and I have so many questions. A lot of questions that, you know, it's been probably 2 months since I've seen the last episode of the season, or 10. And over that time, I've had time to think and really theorize and understand motives of characters and things like that. And it's been a very nice time because with Vikings, I kind of just binged it all in one go. And I didn't really have time to think about motives and things like that. And during my break, waiting for episode 11, I had time to think about everything. And I have a lot of thoughts on my mind. First things first, Freydis. I'm pretty sure that's her name, or Freydis, the one who's with Ivar. I think my brother's about to come in the room. I'm not sure though. but the ones with Ivar, what's her deal? Because I'm just confused on why she just suddenly, why she trusts Ivar, why she wants to give everything to Ivar, apparently. I'm wary of her, as I should be, I think, because this is Vikings and a lot of people could betray a lot of other people, you know. And also the talk of betrayal between Hegmund and Lagertha. One of the main things I didn't like in 5A was, well, no, literally just the last 2 episodes, I think. Ever since, whenever Hegmund got injured with the first initial battle in 508, and he went to Lagertha and he like kind of instantly fell in love with her, I was really confused and not liking it because I just felt like it was added in there just to get added in there. I mean, I understand plot structure and you need to find a way to get Lagertha and co. To England, even though they could have went to Francia. I'm not sure about that one, but I want to know why. I just don't like that relationship, I think, because a part of me really was just broken whenever Hegmund's... Because I really like Hegmund and Ivar together. Like, the chemistry and the relationship those two had was like the twisted version of Athelstan and Ragnar for me. Because they're so different yet so alike, because Hegmund is just... He's like an underlying... He's underlying what Ivar shows constantly, which is bruteness and scary nature and things like that. But Hegmund is a very undertoned version of that, and that only comes out when he's fighting. I think, yeah, pretty much. So those two characters are very interesting together, and one of the theories that I was coming up with was, what if Hegmund, because that scene with Hegmund and Ivar in season 5, when Hegmund was looking at the moon and they were talking about their religions and things like that, and Hegmund was like, "You can trust me," to Ivar. And for some reason, I just don't think he was lying there. I just don't think he was lying. He could have been, and I could be fooled. But I want to believe that this is all a ploy, and he's faking it with Lagertha. Now, this also contradicts my love for Lagertha, because if Hegmund is truly going to betray Lagertha, I don't know how she would get out of it. You know what I mean? I don't know what she would do, because she's stuck at the moment. And I don't know how, because the threads of tying Ivar and Hegmund in a maybe plan are thinning dramatically ever since he made the decision to go to England. Now, Ivar could be feigning, like, ignorance when it comes to they don't know where Lagertha is, and this could just be a grand scheme plan that's going to happen, but I don't know. The longer they stay apart, the longer I think that my theory is wrong. Also, another thing. So the Rollo stuff. First off, dude, that got me. For some reason, that got me really terribly so. My relationship with Rollo has always been complicated. I didn't like him in season 1, and then in season 2 he had that big redemption arc, and all the stuff with Siggy was just amazing. And at that, from season 2 and beyond, I've always had a love for Rollo. And then at the beginning of season 4, at that time I didn't understand why he was betraying his family and everything involving that, but looking back on it now, I realize Rollo's always wanted that. He's always wanted to stand out and be different to Ragnar, but hold the same values and goals. And he achieved that. He achieved that so well, and I'm happy for him that he finally found what he was looking for. But right now, I think he's slowly reverting back to that lost character we had that didn't really know what he wanted, because it seems as though he... I know briefly the history of Rollo, the real Rollo. Like, towards the end of his days, he began to question everything that he's been doing and question his faith in Christianity. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And we got a glimpse of that with the end there with Bishop Hegmund, with him trying to, get Hegmund to forgive him. So I'm interested to see what else happens with Rollo. I didn't realize how much I missed him and how much I really liked the character until he came back at the end of episode 10. So it's very interesting to see what's going to happen with him, and I hope now here's the thing. This season, I'm not sure what's going to happen because we could lose a lot of characters or we could not lose a lot of characters. Technically, we only have 3 original cast members left, Bjorn being one of them, even though it was a different version of Bjorn. But I'm thinking of Floki, Lagertha, and Rollo. Now, I don't know who. I'm nervous because the show does time jumps and things like that, and we already progressed so much in one episode and we still have 9 more to go. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I feel like we might lose some characters. I really hope we don't lose Floki. That would just be terrible. Lagertha, I don't want to lose anybody that we've had since the beginning, because I feel like that's our ties. However, it's cool the way that they did season 4, where they introduced Ivar and Ube and Vitsark and Sigurd and all those people. We kind of were like, okay, it's shifting. We're shifting focus a bit because we've been following Ivar, mainly Ivar, ever since season 5 started. It's been kind of his takeover. So it's interesting to see if we lose more original people, how will I feel and what connections will I feel, because I really, also during this break, I really have, rewatching seasons and stuff like that, I've really liked Ube. Ube for some reason really connected with me, so I really like him. Ivar, he is just an enigma to me, and I don't think I could ever hate him. I think that I do love his character as what he is. And Vitsark, I don't really have a connection with Vitsark because we haven't really seen much of him. The thing is that he's with Margrethe right now, who, thank fucking God, is not with Ube anymore, because no, I like Ube and Torvi together, but I'm just really interested to see what happens with Vitsark this year. There's one other thing that I want to talk about. This recap is going to be very, very long because there's just so much that happened. But the whole, when Rollo brought up to Lagertha that Bjorn is not Ragnar's son, but his, was absolutely crazy, because that's a theory that I didn't know about until I saw in one of my YouTube suggestions, and I clicked on it because it was kind of Rollo's journey, and one of the things that they were doing is the flashing back to whenever Ragnar was telling young Bjorn about the story about how he got Lagertha and the whole bear thing, and then Rollo has always been depicted as the bear, and it's actually symbolizing, it was Rollo who is the father of Ragnar. And do I believe that? I don't know, because Bjorn looks a lot like Ragnar, so does but then again, he has the mannerisms of Ragnar, but Rollo didn't raise Bjorn. Ragnar raised Bjorn. And there's some moments looking back, especially with Bjorn, that I can totally see him being Rollo's kid. The way he acts, the force of Bjorn, because when it comes to Ragnar and Rollo has always been a lot more of a force than Ragnar when it comes to battles and fighting and emotion, I think, because Ragnar has always kept it close to the chest unless he's bubbling above the surface. Rollo has always been very outspoken with his, he's always been a soldier and always been just big. I don't know how else to describe it, and Bjorn is very much like that in certain areas. When he was, this whole episode, I was like, holy crap, he could really be Rollo's kid. I don't think we'll ever get an answer to that. Maybe we will. Maybe Lagertha and Bjorn will talk about it. I would love for them to talk about it, but I don't know, because I do believe that Rollo, whenever he said to Lagertha and co that will be the last time he's ever going to see them, I think that's what's going to happen, and it sucks because those scenes killed me. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm interested to see, obviously, Aethelred, I'm pretty sure that's Alfred's brother's name, is not going to be happy with the current situation of everything. I mean, the second that Judith was like, yeah, you can't be king. Alfred needs to be king. I realize, like, that it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good, and I'm wondering, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. Will Judith find someone for Alfred? It doesn't look like he wants to be with anybody. It looks like he just wants to focus on trying to do a good job about being king. But Judith is right. She has seen how this works for many, many years. So I'm wondering how much of an influence Judith will have on Alfred from this point on, because as much as those two love each other, the mother and son dynamic between those two is so strong. I think Alfred, maybe some distance, maybe some tension, but at the same time, Judith has been with Egbert more than anybody, really, I think. Anybody that's currently alive. So, I feel like she knows the game a lot better than what Alfred knows, because Alfred's newly kinged, I guess is a good way to put it, and I'm wondering how that's going to affect things going forward. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I've been talking for a really long time. There's just a lot of thoughts that I wanted to get off my chest, because I didn't really talk after the episode 10 because I was just too like, what the hell just happened? So I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, other than that, thank you all for watching. If you want to see my previous reaction, all you have to do is click the link in the description. As always, I will see you next time.